Hello, everybody. This is Everton de Oliveira, the Professor Agua from the Groundwater Project. And here today we have Christina Formanek. She's living in Vienna and she's done a volunteer work translating the children's book Wally Deanna into German. Welcome, Christina. Thank you very much. Please tell us a little bit who you are, a little bit about your career, and why translating as a volunteer for the Groundwater Project. Please, welcome.
Yes, thank you for the invitation. As you already said, my name is Christina Formanek, and I studied geography with a focus on landscape ecology, hydroclimatology, and global environmental change at the University of Vienna. And I actually came to the water sector through my diploma thesis. And because I wrote my thesis for the Vienna Waterworks, and it was about the climate change in the catchment area of the Vienna spring water main. Vienna, in fact, has a very special water supply. The water is piped directly from several springs in the Alps into the city, and the water quality is extremely good. So we are happy to have this. The water main is around 150 kilometers long and more than 100 years old. So that's something very special. That's basically how I got into the water sector. And now I have been working in a groundwater team at the Environment Agency Austria for about 13 years now. And 2 years ago, I started a doctorate program at the University of Natural Resources and Life Sciences in Vienna. And in addition to the technical work in the field of groundwater, I'm also involved in the diversity and equity issues at the Environmental Agency. And this is also something that I'm really passionate about. And I'm convinced that we have to include the diversity of the society at all levels of our companies and in our society in order to shape a future together.
That's very good.
And in this context, I also want to mention that there was lately a paper published by the Club of Rome, as you probably know, about the Earth and how we can manage to save our planet. And there were 5 key actions mentioned there. And 2 of them were the fighting of the inequality, and the second one, the empowerment of the women around the world. And that's something that fits very well together in my working fields. Yeah?
Oh, that's very nice. That's very nice. And how did you end up as a volunteer here for the Groundwater Project then?
Yeah, I found the website in the internet because I was looking just for groundwater literature, and so I saw the books, and for the first time I also saw the book Wally and Deanna, and I liked it right away, especially the lovely drawings. And I saw the book that was not, it was not available so far in German, so I decided to translate it. I just wrote an email to the Groundwater Project, and then the things took their course.
Oh, that's very good. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I have 2 children by myself, and I also showed them the book, and they also liked it immediately. So this was another ground for me to do this. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. That's very good. So what do you think? What's the importance of groundwater education for young people?
Well, in Austria, 100% of our drinking water originates from the groundwater, and even small children should know where the water that flows from their taps comes from. I think it's very important that the children gain the knowledge about the most important resources that are the basis of our lives. And in Austria, it is taken for granted that we have enough clean water, but I'm not sure will it stay that way. I think it is up to us whether we take care of our groundwater and if it remains clean. And I mean, more and more substances are entering our environment, and leaving their traces there. And in addition, the climate crisis is significantly changing the water cycle globally and locally. And in my view, it is not certain that our children will always have such carefree access to the clean water. And therefore, it is particularly important to teach young children a basic knowledge about the environment, and so that they can act mindfully and protect the environment. Because only if they know something about it, they also can protect it properly.
Totally agree. Totally agree. Very good. Very good. So, and then what do you think is the importance of having Wally Deanna in your mother language, in German? And how are their names in German?
Yeah, well, I think this book should be available in all languages. So therefore, of course, also in German. And I think that's such a nice project when the children's books is translated by the people from different countries,
Yeah.
and can therefore be read by many children all over the world. And the really special thing about it is that it's not translated by professional translators, but by experts. And that is something that I really appreciate. And for the translation into German language, I chose the name Willy for the worm because I also liked the letters, the first letters to be the same, because in German it is the Wurm, so he's called Willy der Wurm, and Deanna is called Tina, and the German word for droplet is Tröpfchen. So it's Willy der Wurm and Tina Tröpfchen.
Very nice, very nice. So, what about your children? Did they like the names? Have you told them the names?
Yeah, I asked them what would they choose, and they also had some other ideas, but finally we stayed with Willy and Tina.
Oh, that's very nice. So you tried the names already. That's very nice. That's very nice. Yeah. So then, I would like to thank you very much for your work. Would you please put a good word for the future German readers of the book, please?
Yes, I think it's really extremely important that especially young girls are encouraged to become professionally involved in the water sector. Yes. I mean, we women are half of the world, and we should also find ourselves on equal footing in the professional fields that deal with water.
Yes.
And women have strengths in many areas that are indispensable, and especially with regard to the future and overcoming the difficulties that we face. I'm talking about the climate change and the loss of biodiversity and the pollution of the earth. I often hear that the field of groundwater management is too technical to appeal to women, but I'm convinced that if you look at the big picture, which is to protect our resource for drinking water, women will have a completely different approach to the issue and will not primarily see only the technology behind it. Of course, the technology is part of the work and is the means by which we explore the groundwater. I personally find it very exciting to study the measurements data of groundwater quality and to work on the development of measures. And of course, our strengths also lie in the communication, which is more important than ever these times. Yeah. And many people are skeptical about science and cannot distinguish between facts and fake. So it's very much important also to communicate our results well.
Yes. I couldn't agree more. You are correct, and I agree with you as well that women are very welcome, and they give a different perspective, than men, and it is important to balance the decision. So
yes,
people are welcome. Okay, thank you very much for your nice work. We really enjoy and have you in our team, and we hope you can collaborate more with us. Please, thank you very much, Christina. Christina helped us with Wally and Deanna, And please say something in
That's a
German
pleasure.
for the readers, like join groundwater project, something like that.
Yes. I will.
Could you say that in German, please?
Ja, das Grundwasserprojekt, das ist wirklich eine tolle Initiative und macht einfach mit, schaut auf die Homepage und schaut euch das an.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Christina, for your time and for your work. And we'll see you later in some other projects. And congratulations for a job well done. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.